I'm Mark Marinello. I'm one of the board members of Sanibel Sea School. Became a board member in 2007, a year after I was introduced to the facility when my son Matthew went to camp in 2006, one of their first years that they were open. Matthew was 6 years old at the time. He still goes to sea camp. He's 15. The Sanibel Sea School is a summer, or it's a day camp, basically, not overnight, but a day camp for kids ranging from 5 years old on up to mid-teens when they can do CIT type stuff. They do outdoor ocean and beach activities surrounding basically wildlife and sea life that's part of the environment down here, and along the lines of with the mission being just saving the ocean. Well, the concept made sense at the beginning, and actually I was really interested just because it was an interesting activity for the kids to be outside and doing things, exploring and discovering the environment around us. What really turned me on about saving the ocean, which sounds so big and almost impossible, is the statement from Jacques Cousteau that they kind of embraced at the Sea School, which is you can't save something you don't love. And to me, each kid that experiences what they experience here at Sea School, they fall in love with the outside, the ocean and the sea life and all these things, and then it becomes very easy. Saving the ocean, I mean, none of these kids would ever leave behind any garbage or anything. I mean, you see kids picking stuff up, so once you have that kind of attachment, I think, to the environment, then the mission becomes real easy. So that appealed to me. Well, where am I? What appealed to me was the activity involved, and that the kids were involved in, the outdoor exploring, discovery, fun activity that the school brought to them. It seems to be that it should be a natural. Everybody comes to Sanibel and, well, you're going to go to the beach and play and do stuff like that. This turned it into an educational, as a mission. It was all wrapped into one, ball, so to speak. So. Well, I see all the kids respond well. Matthew responded very well to it. He was very, I would say, somewhat timid at the beginning when he was young, and now he's just, it's very easy for him to dive and scuba dive and snorkel and do things in the water, and just, everything is so, it's just been so good for him. But mainly, I think what caught me by surprise, and as well as the founders, Dr. Bruce and Evelyn, I think what caught all of us by surprise is really the impact that this has had on the kids from an emotional standpoint, from a growing standpoint. I think that this process of saving the ocean, really what has happened, I think, is that the ocean's saving us. I mean, are we really going to save the ocean? And the ocean's been here for billions of years. It'll still be here no matter what we do, and but humanity, who knows? I mean, we're all struggling with what's going on in the world as it is, and this what the kids are experiencing, and we've seen it, is much more powerful, I think. I mean, we've seen just the interaction with the kids that might have disabilities or other kids, just the impact that this process has had on them, I think, has been real surprising to all of us. And so the mission has become even bigger, really, than it sounds. Saving the ocean sounds big enough, but actually it's been a kind of a complete circle, and it's come back and it's saving us. So, it'd be hard for me to pick one. I would encourage anybody to, observe. Would go on Fridays. They do their paddleboard races, and I'd go out there and kind of watch the event, or they have their cookouts on Fridays. I've gone with them to the Keys when they do their camping, and it's really from the standpoint of just kind of watching and just kind of taking it in, and You know, it's the voices, the sound of excitement, the laughing, and just you just see it. You know, you just kind of take it in. If you were to listen, it's kind of like musical in a way. You know, it sounds corny, but you'd have to see it to understand what I'm saying. So it's hard to pinpoint or pick one out. I mean, I think there's been, I don't know, 1,000 kids that have gone through here. You know, I think it's profoundly affected any number of parents. I mean, they've commented on it. It's been the best thing they've ever done. And is it the water? Is it the discovery? Or is it just the whole event itself? You know, the group experience, and so.
You're going to repeat after me, and then I want you to finish the sentence. Ocean love is.
Respect.
And
well, who doesn't want to be a shark, right? No, yeah, I mean, I think sharks are mysterious and aggressive, but there's a lot that's not known about sharks, so they don't ever get cancer for some reason. So.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. That's an interesting subject, huh? Who is Bruce?
Bruce is a great scout leader. He's a great like everybody's favorite uncle, you know, who can, you know, who's constantly doing fun things, you know, with the kids. And he's very respectful of feelings, and I mean, they do not. One thing they absolutely, there's really one rule here at this C school, and it's just you know, respecting each other. I mean, there's not going to be any name calling or anything. I mean, that's the only thing you have to do. It's everybody respects each other, and that's it. It's the only rule. And then, you know, once that's followed, everything works. So I think, you know, I think his priorities in the right place. So I think it's important that the kids engage in outdoor activities. I think it's important that they are involved in the environment and understanding, you know, the world and nature and the creatures around us. But also it's group, and it's hands-on experience. It's interrelating with each other. You know, lots of, you know, personality differences. And everybody's together, and we have a mission. There is a mission of discovery and saving the ocean. It's a mission, but through that, in that mission, it becomes the kids learning to relate with each other in a way that's very positive. And so I think that's, you know, that has to happen in the world for kids to mature in a way that you want them to. So I think we need this, you know. Well, it was our first family, you know, big, you know, so-called big vacation. We all got on a jet plane, which is a big deal back in 1969, 1968. And didn't know what to expect. I've never been to the beach before. So, I mean, I remember driving from the airport. I remember we saw a water spout over the water, and that was kind of scary, and to see something like that. And then the hotel was just a little hotel. It was right on the beach, so the beach was there, you know. Going out from your room and just putting on a mask and sticking our head in the water. We were in the water, all day, playing with all kinds of crazy things, little jellyfish and stuff, you know, and seeing the fish, and you got burned alive. And I remember getting burned alive, you know, sunburned. But yeah, it was just very exciting just to be immersed in an aquarium, it seemed like. So Well, we ran right into water, you know. I mean, to have the water be bath water, to have it be that clear, to have all that life right there. I mean, we didn't dive. We didn't leave water that was deeper than chest deep. You know, we didn't have to. We just floated around looking in the water all day, and yeah, it was. Man, that week went fast. I remember that. So. Well, there's. I think it's the perfect place. There's two missions being accomplished here. You know, the environmental mission really is about respect of the ocean. I mean, we talk about saving the ocean. We talk about conservation, things of that. Those are big words and big projects. You know, this is a real simple way to accomplish that. The more kids you have experienced the ocean in this way, none of these kids are going to be polluters. You know, none of them. When you have this kind of experience with anything, you know, you're going to respect it, and that's, you know, that comes out of this pretty easily. Then the other aspect, that the home run, so to speak, is the impact it's having on the kids themselves, and the relationships they have with each other in the camp here. You know, that has to be part of our society in some way, and this is a great place for that. So.